We are all miserable because we are a bunch of addicts. You may not know it. You may be like, I'm not an addict. I'm not addicted to anything. Well, if you're not addicted to food, women, money, then you're addicted to your thoughts. You'll be lucky enough to ever even stumble across a human being that is not addicted to their thoughts. And that's going to be an actual human being. That's what humans are supposed to be. We have to rise above our thoughts. There's where you find God. And that comes through a lot of dullness and pain, but whatever. I'm here to talk about progressive overload. Now, how does it relate to progressive overload in the gym? When you go to the gym, for those of you who don't know what progressive overload is, it simply is overloading the muscle more than what it's used to. For example, if you do 10 repetitions with 10 kgs on a bicep curl, the next time you come to the gym, you should be able to do about 11 repetitions, or you may end up doing the 10 repetitions in a better manner with better form, whatever it is. It is a small improvement that you see with each workout. Now, the problem with this thing, even though it's such a good thing, it's a very tangible way to, um, you know, judge whether you are doing something right or you're doing something wrong. The problem is that it makes people obsessed with an outcome. Now, there's a big problem. It's not just in the gym. If you're obsessed with an outcome in anything in life, it's either going to lead you to a place that makes you extremely happy, but it's short lived, it's eventually going to lead to suffering, or it's directly going to lead you to suffering. Okay, for example, if I was uploading this video only thinking about the outcome, thinking about how many views it's going to get, how many likes it's going to get, I'm going to base my entire being based on whether this video does well or not. I am either up for some happiness that is short lived or some unhappiness. I'm not going to feel good. And this is what happens to people on social media as well. Now, you see on Instagram, there is a provision to hide your likes, because just in case you don't get enough likes, you can hide it so that you don't need to show people, because it affects people so bad. Something similar happens when you go to the gym and you're unable to achieve this progressive overload. People lose their entire sense of being. They lose their peace. They start questioning their existence, especially the guys who are into fitness, who are in the guys who have workouts as a very important part of their lives, like myself. Okay, I remember when I just started to work out, when I was a kid, I was just 14. I never cared about progressive overload. I went to the gym and I just went to the gym to enjoy. I loved the feeling of the pump. I loved going through the movements. I loved doing pull-ups. I loved doing push-ups. I just loved the way my body felt after I did these exercises. I loved doing every rep. I got good results. And the most important part is that every workout was filled with joy. Today, when you think only about an outcome, it's even written in the scriptures, don't do anything thinking about the outcome. Do not be attached to an outcome. Okay? Be present. The path to God is to be present. You can only feel God's presence if you yourself are present. And you'll be surprised. People have not been present for so long, they've forgotten what it feels like to be present. If you do not achieve progressive overload, there is nothing wrong, because every day can't be the same. Okay, you may have got less sleep. Maybe your mindset is not what it's supposed to be for the gym. Don't beat yourself down if you don't manage to get the same number of reps on a certain with a certain weight. You know what I'm saying. Another thing you need to understand is that fitness is not just about progressively overloading on every workout. Just assume your life expectancy is 80 years, which is pretty good by today's standards. And if you start working out at the age of 20, do you think you're going to continuously make progress till the age of 80, assuming that you're really consistent and you're going to the gym pretty much throughout your life? The answer is simply no. I don't care what kind of routine you have, how scientific the routine is. There's going to come a point where you stop seeing progress. And that's actually the point where you maintain, okay? Because fitness is mostly about maintenance. You make progress. The sweet progress only usually comes in the beginning. Okay? So assume you're this 21-year-old guy that steps into the gym and you start making dramatic progress. This is where guys usually get hooked onto progress, okay? And he makes lovely progress on pull-ups. He reaches a point where he's able to do 20 pull-ups, 20 strict pull-ups at one go, which is very impressive. But for some reason, he's not able to go over 20. It doesn't go to 21. It's never going to go to 22, but he just sticks to 20. But you know what? This guy's different. He doesn't sweat much about it. He just keeps doing 20 pull-ups. And after 10 years, He's a 31-year-old guy doing 20 pull-ups, which is quite good. He continues, and after 10 years, he's a 41-year-old guy doing 20 pull-ups, which is pretty good. And after 10 years, he's a 51-year-old guy doing 20 pull-ups, which is just amazing. You see, with passing time, it becomes more and more impressive. And that is what fitness is all about. It's all about consistency. Don't obsess over progressive overload. That being said, I would definitely suggest that you do keep a workout diary to just see how things are going, but don't obsess over it. Don't lose peace over whether your gym performance is adequate or not. Enjoy your workouts. That's what your workout is for. Enjoy the process. Be more present. That's where God is, and God wants you to be present. He wants you to be free. We are human beings. We've given freedom of choice. He's given us the ability to be free, but we need to make that choice. Anyway, peace.